Hi folks, welcome to a completely different video for me. It's something I've been thinking about doing for a while, watching also other um, videos of the Bricklink program, and also the five finalists for Series 5 just been issued, so I thought this was a good time to possibly have a wee toe in the water type thing and see how this goes. So, as you can see on screen, it's basically just a video looking at the Series 5 finalists, the five nominations, the five finalists have been listed. First one there's the Mushroom Village. Um, also, I'll just give it a quick look through all five finalists and just say what I like or don't like about the sets, and just a wee review type thing. So I hope you enjoy it. So yeah, looking at the Mushroom Village first of all, it's a very bright, fun looking set. I don't think personally I would get it, but I could see where people could like try and fit it into a city, or also make a great piece for a shelf display. Um, it kind of reminds me a bit of like a Friends set, the Lego Friends, obviously. The brightness, the fun aspect of it, the non-conformed sort of shape as well. Some Lego sets obviously you get like the square base plates, and a lot of them are that kind of style, but this is obviously spread out. It's got like a kind of U sort of shape to it. A lot of fun parts like the tree, obviously the route climbing through the different the middle of the set there. There's also a ladybug, somebody on it, a rather large looking carrot compared to the size of the minifig there. So a lot of fun features. There's a ladybug again with also a minifigure on the back, carrying some flowers by the looks of it. And obviously the other minifigures that's also included in the set, and the big carrot we mentioned already. But it's a nice selection of characters. You can see also like the forestman type person with the guitar banjo type thing there. There's a kind of wizard guy, an older guy with a also finding a nice big gem. So yeah, there's a lot going on in the set. It's a very bright set. Obviously, it has the forest type underneath going through the whole thing as well, and the tree obviously, which there's somebody living in the tree as well. So there's a lot going on in it. Very well put together. It's obviously a lot of different features and a lot of different parts being used in it. I'll just have a quick look at the stats for that in a second as well. But it's great actual use of pieces, great image that it's managed to create with those pieces. And as I said, it's a nice, fun, bright looking set. So just looking at the details for it, 2,427 total parts with 839 unique parts, and there's also a little story with it, the seven minifigures, and a little bit about the story of it. I think this is actually the second one that the creators actually come up with in this theme. I think there's one possibly in Series 3 at the moment. There's one that he's done that's like smaller than this, so this is like the next level sort of for it. But we'll move on now to the antique shop, which is the second one we're looking at. And to me, this is a really nice set. I think that the building is pretty amazing. It looks like a very realistic building, one that you could certainly picture if you walk down in like an almost old-fashioned type village. You could picture seeing that on the street. I think the use again, the use of the parts, the colours, it's the blues are popping out because obviously he's got the white and the browns and the blacks for the building, the main part of the building. Also the wood frames for the windows as well. So it makes the other colours pop out, and they themselves are very detailed and bring the model to life sort of thing. I think really good use of like the windows in the roof and all that. The part usage to create the very authentic looking frontage, and obviously as I said, the roof windows, and it just looks like a very realistic house, done really well. It's also an antique shop, so it's not a house inside. It's also got 11 quarters up the top there, you can see. But it's an antique shop down the bottom. But again, with the details, the old feel of it, and then you've got like the electric box at the back there with the pipes going into the side of the building, just making it, obviously making sure it's an up to date type building, although it looks quite an old sort of set, like an antique type house originally. And the tree that comes outside there looks really smart as well. It's great use of colours. Just again, it's got the grey back into on the chimney stack, and then the tree just pops out a lot more as well. So again, very good work creating the actual scheme, the colour scheme and everything, putting it all together. It looks really good. So just have a wee look inside. As I say, that's the antique shop downstairs. A few antiques and everything on the shelves and the book rack and all that there. Got a little area for the shopkeeper to also stand in, and we've got like chess set and the antique pottery and stuff, and there's some hats and stuff on the shelf and a boat up on the shelf there as well. So again, a lot of really nice little bits and pieces within the shop. And just take another look there, and also the parts that are inside it as well, for like the grandfather clock, the music turntable, the chess table, as I mentioned already, and the statue, and as I said, the hats and everything at the front there as well. It's a nice little selection, mostly brick built parts in the main as well. So really nice, and the sewing machine, it looks like a Singer sewing machine, old fashioned sewing machine, looks really good as well. And obviously the brick built boat there at the front, which I mentioned, and the hats as well. So it looks really nice, and it also comes with this great looking truck as well. I think it's old-fashioned kind of look, and I think it's come out really well. I think the colours again pop. You've got the plain like grey back and underneath sort of thing, and obviously the front as well. And then you've got the yellow cab, which just pops it out even more. And combined with the two, it's a kind of older looking van. Obviously, it's an antique shop, so it does fit in that way as well. But it's a really good looking van and house. It's just a really nice looking set, I think. So again, it's 1912 total pieces with 585 unique. This set also includes 7 stickers with it. And also, if you want to have a look at the description that's put on it, and a bit just also about the features and what's on the build as well, just with the other ones. And obviously you've got 5 minifigures included as well, the shopkeeper and a family of 4 which are visiting the shop. So if we just move on to the next one now, we'll just go and look at the popcorn wagon. And this one's actually the smallest of the finalists, which obviously will make it probably one of the more easily affordable ones out here, because I suspect some of these are going to be quite dear. But obviously a limited run of 30,000 on them as well. It means that they'll probably be quite popular, even though they are a higher price. Some of these, the ones you'll also still to see, look really spectacular. So this one might be quite popular from the point of view that it is easier to get hold of financially, but it is actually a really nice looking set as well. For what it is, it looks like an old train car sort of thing, which has been converted into obviously a popcorn selling stall, which again, a nice addition if you're wanting to try and get it into like a park area in a city, or also it's got its own stand and everything, so it would be ideal for a shelf display piece as well. So I can see it also being a very popular addition, because it does look really nice. You can certainly see the old wagon type coming through on it. It's also got a working function as well, which obviously would help do that. So the function, you can obviously turn that and it moves the popcorn maker there. So yeah, you can just turn that knob at the back there, and obviously that you can see there the parts inside are going up and down, obviously to imitate making up the popcorn for it. So yeah, really good to have the working function within the build as well. And it's obviously it's a really nice set anyway. Even if it didn't have the function, it looks really nice. So I could see, as I say, I could see it being really popular and probably selling out for a lot of different, obviously, setups that people have got at home. So yeah, it's 577 total parts, as I said, 232 unique, so it is the smallest one there. It also has 3 stickers on it as well, and it's got a wee bit of a story there you can read as well if you want. What I'll do, I'll put links to all the finalists in the description of the video here as well, so you can actually go and read, obviously, the little parts that are on it at your own time as well. But moving on to the next one, it's the Thieves of Tortuga, which is, to me, it's a pretty spectacular set, to be honest. I'm certainly feeling a lot of the vibes of the medieval village and the Viking village that have actually been proper Lego sets recently. It has that same sort of feel about it. I'm also seeing, I don't know if many of you have seen, like Black Sails, the TV series. It has a feel of that as well. I think it feels like the village that was in the Black Sails TV program as well. So again, a really nice set. I think the way it's been built, the use of the colours, the designs of the houses, obviously the layout itself, I think it really works very well. And again, it's also a bigger set, but I wouldn't be surprised if this one sold out quite quick as well, because again, stuck to 30,000 maximum units. I think there'll probably be a lot more than 30,000 people probably want to get hold of this and have it again. It could be a sea frontage in your city if you wanted to develop it into the city, or just the layout as it is. It's obviously going to fit perfectly on a shelf as well. So I think it's going to be a really popular set, this one. It just looks stunning, and I think, yeah, there'll be a lot of people that would want to get it. You can see obviously the different techniques, the colours that they've used, having the individual houses in different colours to make them stand out even more. The work on the roofs as well, the use of the parts to get the roof tile look, and the use of the building blocks obviously on the side as well. It's got so much going on. The bridge looks fantastic at the front there as well. And there's a lot obviously going on within the picture as well. You can see there's monkeys, and there's a shark hanging off the side of the picture there as well. And there's a guy getting covered in water in one of the previous slides that we saw as well. And the trees are also growing through the different buildings throughout the scene as well. So again, it's just building depth into all the actual build, and I think it's just a really nice set. Fantastic build. I think the way they put it all together, it's really good, and also really clever. There's a lot of space inside. Again, the buildings look kind of small because obviously there's quite a few of them, but they don't look that cramped when you're looking at it. Also, there's a nice stash of gold there as well. Some of the pirates will be after, but yeah, the builds, although they are quite small looking on the inside, they don't look overly cramped, which I think's a really good technique, the way they managed to get it to look that way, from the size of it. But yeah, to me that's a definite seller, that one. I mean, it's going to be the top end of prices. It's 3,998 pieces, so it's only 2 shy of the actual limit for the series, or the whole program. 637 unique parts. Comes with 10 minifigures. As I said, it's got quite a few animals in it as well: the monkey, parrot, cat, seagulls, and a pig. There's also a lot of treasure, which is great if you're a pirate. Some treasure to find in there, but yeah, there's a bit of details there. Also, again, telling you about the different parts of the build, the tavern, the house, the main gate, etc. So again, if you want to read that, I'll put a link in the description for it anyway. But yeah, to me, that's a fantastic set, and I think it would be really popular. If I was going to get any, it might be that one. But looking at the adventure in Transylvania as well, this is also an amazing set. Absolutely amazing build. I think it's also got a lot of themes that you'll be interested in. Obviously, if you're interested in the Dracula type thing at all, then obviously this is going to be completely up your street. But I think it would also go down the castle route as well. It's very castle-y. It is like a big mansion building, but it has castle type look as well. So I think a lot of castle fans would certainly be interested in having this. If we've got a castle scene set up or anything, this would just sit there right in the middle of it. The intricate details that it has, like the windows, the Gothic type styling on the sides of it as well. It obviously has a different dimension to the castle thing, but it's one that can sit alongside it, I feel. So it wouldn't be in a separate category, if you like. It would certainly sit in a castle theme, and it could be like a scary mansion in the hill in the background sort of thing. But alongside the castles, I think it would just sit really, really nice and fit in well. There's so many great features on this. We'll have a quick look through all the pictures as we've done for the rest of them as well. But there's so many great features on this, and the building techniques that they've managed to use to create the images that are there are just really, really good. I love the staircase at the side there. It actually looks like it could be an old-fashioned stair in an old part of a town that you'd find, or also leading to an old house like this. It looks very, very realistic. The colour scheme that they've used just makes it pop as well, and it just looks amazing. Also, a wee bit of mist on the go there, make it a bit more atmospheric as well. But that's also it closed up. And there you can see also the castle type feel to it as well. When it was closed, it does have the castellations and everything at the top, and it does have that feel. But here you can see also that some of the minifigures that's in there, the story, the plot that's trying to be created with the figures and just the layout of the building and everything as well. That's from that angle, it almost has a church kind of look, like an old-fashioned church as well. Again, it's got the fancy windows and everything, and as I said before, the Gothic side there as well, which the parts, obviously, the ingenuity to put the parts together like that to create that effect is just really, really good. There's a lot of bits there. You can also see closer up parts of it. You see different elements and you think, oh, that's really good the way he's thought of putting them together to create that shape and create that effect that he has. So yeah, I'm really, really impressed with the set. Again, it's going to be in the high side price wise, so I probably wouldn't get it for that reason. But I certainly, if I could afford them, I would certainly buy probably most of the sets that we've just looked at. I mean, as Lego fans, we probably all enjoy looking at the nice big sets that we can't really afford, and obviously the Bricklink program's no different to that because it is really, really spectacular sets, and for being fan built rather than Lego built, it's absolutely amazing. I mean, guys that build like what we're seeing on the screen just now really could be could be working for Lego to my mind, because they are really, really good. And it's almost a shame the fact that it is part of the Bricklink program, because obviously, as I said before, it's a 30,000 unit limit on each set. So it means only 30,000 people out there are going to be able to get one of these. And I think if that was like a Lego's ideas, or another range that they had actual Lego sets built and selling off the shelf, I think they would sell a lot more than 30,000 of these, even at the higher price. I think there's enough interest and enough people with different setups, like as I said, like a castle type thing, or it would also sit very nice next to the Haunted Mansion that was out a few years back as well. But just look at the stats, and also that's why it would also be at the top end of the price range, because it has hit the 4,000 maximum for the build. 725 unique parts, and also comes with 9 stickers as well. If you want to have a look at description, there's actually a video down the bottom as well, which you can also look at. But obviously it takes a wee bit of time, and I'm not going to show it on here because I'm not allowed to. But yeah, really, really stunning set. The Adventure in Transylvania, and as I said, it would be one that I would like to pick up if I could afford it. As with this one, the Thieves of Tortuga is also another really, really nice set. If money was no object, then I would probably get both of them if I could. But I'll see. I might not get any of them, but also the popcorn was the smaller one. That's the more affordable one. Again, a really nice set, as I said before. And if we go back to the previous one, it was also the antique shop, which I really also liked. I'd like to see what kind of price it comes in at, because that is a really nice build. And obviously I love the truck that comes with it as well. And the first one we looked at the start of the video was the Mushroom Village, this one, which, as I said, a really fun set, nice bright colours, really pops, and also a lot going on in the set as well. So that's basically a look over, as I say, the five finalists from the Series 5 of the Bricklink series. They come out, I think it's June next year. You can actually do the crowdfunding part, so you can actually put in an order for them. I should actually have it on this page somewhere if I have a quick look. I think it's June. I'm pretty sure it's June that they said, but I'll just see if I can find it for you. Yeah, so Series 6 is live now, but Series 5, so there's the finalists. So yeah, June the 3rd, which will be next year, 2025 now, that they'll come out for crowdfunding, and you can also put in an order for them if you want. I think if they get 3,000 orders, they'll get made, and then they'll sell up to a limit of 30,000. So the other ones with Series 3, I think out October there. That's the ones that are out just now. The Harbour Master's Office, the Art of Chocolate, the Forest Stronghold, which is also one built by the guy that did the Thieves of Tortuga. That's the same creator that's created that created the Forest Stronghold one, that one on screen there. So he's also well up to the really nice builds. So yeah, that was the other ones, and the Camping Adventure and the Lost City as well. So these ones are going to come out for crowdfunding. They're going to be released on October the 8th, so it's not that far away now, a couple of months. And then we've got Series 4 as well, which comes out for February 1st for the crowdfunding. So on that we have the Merchant Boat, the Wild West Train, the Medieval Seaside Market, which also has a kind of feel of the Thieves of Tortuga as well. And also the Viking Village and medieval town as well. Again, it would fit really well with the medieval town, that one actually. And we've also got the Siege Encampment and the Riverside Scholars. They're all coming out in the February crowdfunding for Series 4. So that's a wee while away now. Obviously, it feels like quite a while, but obviously the speed that time's passing these days, it's probably not that far away. And then we've got Series 5, which is this one that we've been looking at today, coming out next June, June 25. So again, it feels a long time away, and it is almost a year away, but no doubt it'll come round quite quick as well. And the Series 3, as I said, that's the next one out, so that's a couple of months. You can start putting orders in if you want to get any of them. But yeah, I mean, the quality of the submissions for all these series, and I don't know how much people have also looked at them, but they are really good. But if you fancy having a go yourself, the Series 6 one comes up September the 16th, so 26 days away. You also have to have a look through the rules for what you can and can't do, and there's actually a bit of a change for the Series 6 because they're trying to get rid of people putting in so many modulars, which also competes with the modular series that they do themselves. So yeah, there's rules about what kind of modular you can put in now. So if you are looking at putting anything in, also get on the web page, have a look through the rules. I'll certainly drop the links on, as I said, to the Bricklink stuff in the description of this video as well. So if you want to have a wee click down into the description and click through any of the links and see the details for the ones that I've been looking at today, or also the previous ones, the ones that are about to come up, the Series 3 ones. And also if you want to have a look at the rules for entering your own, then yeah, go for it. That would be really good. But I said that the standard is quite high. I fancy giving it a go myself, but probably wouldn't be able to. But yeah, it's something to think about. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. So I hope you've enjoyed looking at the Bricklink designer program with me, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you do want to leave comments or anything, feel free, and I hope to see you again for a future video. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.